Hello and Assalamu alaikum viewers. This is your host Farhan Iqbal and you're watching NewsPoint. So I am here with the express entry prediction video. So now what has happened is that it is clearly established that CIC is going to have one FSW draw and one PNP CEC only draw, which I believe is a good news. Because what I believe Canada is trying to do is that those people who have come to Canada already through study permit or through work permits, it was becoming extremely difficult for them to maintain their status in Canada because it's not easy for everybody to score 470 plus scores, especially those people who have not studied from Canada. Those are here on work permit and those kind of things already. So we saw a situation like this in Australia where a lot of people who went there for study permit and work permits, later on they could not get their permanent resident status because it was becoming extremely difficult. So I believe now due to COVID, probably Canadian government has realized that if they also do not do anything about this, then this would discourage from future students from coming to Canada, because mostly when students and permanent temporary work permit people are coming, they are coming with this intention that they would go there, they would study there, and then they would like to settle there. However, if at that time they are not having enough points, then they would have to come back. And when people start seeing that those people who went there earlier to study and to work temporarily could not get established there, they get discouraged, and then they start moving to other countries, or they start looking for other avenues to get immigration to other places. So I believe to address this or to balance the situation, that to get people or to give a chance to those people who are here already on work permits and on study permits, and in addition to that, they also do not want to limit the talent which is coming to Canada to those people who are already here. They want to give a fair chance to people who are not in Canada, who are outside. So I believe this is a fair balance, that one draw would be FSW draw where everybody has a chance, and then the second draw they are limiting it to only those people who are in Canada or who has provincial nominations. What does this mean is that yes, it looks like for those people who are outside Canada, it would be a little hard to get in. Earlier we were seeing scores consistently above 470. Now I won't be surprised if we see scores consistently above 475. However, it all depends what's the situation around the world. For example, I know that US immigration laws have tightened up, so there is a kind of ban on US immigration. So a lot of people who are going to US might actually be coming to Canada. However, I heard or I have read that in UK the immigration is opening up, so many people who are actually coming to Canada earlier might actually be going towards UK as well. And immigration in New Zealand and PR is also again becoming a little relatively easy. So those people who are having hard time getting here because the scores are very high, they are also looking into UK, New Zealand and Australia. I will see if I find enough information, then I will make a video on UK immigration as well. But for now, it looks like that in the coming months, score might be around 475 for those people who are not inside Canada, and those people who are in Canada who qualify for CEC, it would be relatively easy for them now to get immigration, because when one draw is happening specifically for them, where they do not have to compete with people who are applying from outside Canada, scores would be much closer to 450. So it would give a fair chance to people who are here. Having said that, let's take a look at the express entry pool data. So this is our master sheet. It was becoming very wide. It was not fitting on the screen, so I have hidden a few of the initial draws which started happening after COVID. Now I have the data from May to August, which is about 3-4 months data, which should be good for our purpose for comparison. So looking at the very top range, which is from 600 to 1200, which is the number of people who have PNP, when the data was published on 18th August, it was 462. I mean, data is published on 19th August, but data is from the time of 18th August, it was 462. However, we know when that draw happened on 19th, this number actually had increased to 600, because the number of people who got provincial nomination ITAs in the PNP, they were 600. So this number looks like a little decrease from what we had on 5th August. But if you count for the number one extra day that when the draw happened, this had actually grown to 600. In the next range, which is 501 to 600, there were 284 people, which is little less than what we had on 4th August. However, bear in mind that on 5th August, it was a all category draw. So all these people, they had actually gone down to zero. Like anybody who was above 476, which means all of these people, they had been cleared from the pools. So all of these people, this 601 to 1200 or 501 to 600, similarly 491 to 500 and 481 to 490. If you sum it up, I believe this comes out to 1372. So these people actually applied from 5th August till 18th August. Like in 13 days, we have 1372 people who had a score of 481 and higher. Extremely high number. We had never seen these kind of numbers in all these months. It has really paced up the number of people who are applying with high scores. It has again increased a lot. Now 471 to 480. This number right now is 4,302. This might look like that it is a drop or it is a decrease from the previous number which we had on 5th August, which was 5,065. However, bear in mind that when the draw happened on 5th August, probably half of these people, they had been taken out of the pool because they would be higher than 476. Maybe not half, but at least 2,000 people. So even over here, because if 2,000 people were taken out, this number was 3,000, and if it has become 4,302, that means about 1,300 people applied even in this range. So if we are looking at 471 and higher in this range, it looks like about 2,700 people have applied in last 2 weeks. Actually less than 2 weeks, because from 5th August till 18th August, which is 13 days, about 2,700 people have applied, which is a very high number. So as we know that when the draw happened on August 5th, 3,900 ITAs were issued. So this means that on August 5th, after the draw had happened, the number of people who were in the pool with a score of 471 and higher were, if you take this number and subtract 3,900 from it, so this comes out to 2,960. So after the draw had happened, there were 2,960 people in the pool with a score of 471 and higher. So from August 5th to August 18th, number of people who were created new and had a score of 471 and higher is 2,714. How did I come up with this number is that you take this published number of profiles who have 471 and higher and subtract what was left in the pool after the August 5th draw, which is 2,960. So this comes out to 2,714. Till these numbers, there is no approximation. This is exactly what we can deduce from the information which has been published. Now the next two numbers are approximations, or what I am guessing. So when the draw happened on August 20th, which was a CEC only draw, the cutoff was, I believe, 454. Total of, I believe, 3,300 people are issued ITAs. I'm just going to say that half of them were approximately above 470 and approximately half of them were below 470. So this means over here this is an approximation, so I'm assuming that about 1,650 people have been subtracted from this. So this number was 5,600, and I'm assuming that about 1,650 number were CEC which have been all cleared because the cutoff was lower than 470, which was 454. So all of the people who had CEC in this range, they are all out. And then again approximation that what I am expecting that number of people who would be creating profiles after the draw or after the data has been published till September 2, when we are hoping that the next draw would be, I believe that could be anywhere between 2,200 to 2,700. 2,200 is the lower estimate, which I believe was the case when the data was published on August 5th. 2,700 is the upper estimate, which we saw in the previous 2 weeks. So this means that when the draw would happen on September 2nd, at that time 471 and higher, there would be about 6,224 to 6,724. So anywhere from 6,200 to 6,700 number of profiles would be there in the pool when the draw happens next time, which would be a federal skilled workers draw hopefully. So this means when the next XFSW draw happens, the number of people in the pool with a score of 471 and higher would be very similar to the number of people which were there on August 5th. And we know that on August 5th draw, the cutoff was 476. So if I have to make a guess for the next express entry federal skill worker draw, I believe the cutoff would be 475 plus. It would be 475, 476 or 477. I would be really surprised if it is lower than 475, and I would be really surprised if it is higher than 477. So it would be, I believe, probably very close to what was there on August 6th, 476, or it could be 477 or 475. Like I'm giving a range of 2 to 3 numbers. Okay, so to summarize, as I'm seeing that in September 2nd draw, we will have almost same number of people which we had in August 5 draw, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. So looks like the cutoff in that draw would be very close to what we had in August 5th draw, which I believe was 476. So in this draw also cutoff could be 475, 476, 477, probably any of these three numbers. I would be really surprised if it is higher, and I would be really surprised if it is less than 475. So viewers, we hope that you like today's video. Do let us know what you think of our forecast. What is your express entry score, and when you are expecting that you will get an ITA. Until next time, this is your host Farhan Iqbal signing off. Assalamu alaikum.